they'll tell you they know if they get in a wreck or they're on fire or balled up, we're going to get them out, and we're going to get them out quick, and they're going to be safe.
I'm gonna get you out of here. I smell gas, Jerry. I want to get him out. If he says he's not hurt, okay, go ahead. I want to check. Are you capable of getting out?
Yeah.
I don't want you moving if you're hurt.
I feel good. I feel like I can get out. There's no pain. I'm just
Shaking. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's bad.
Not just a minute here.
Being a volunteer for anything is because you believe in it, you know. We're world championship, we're top notch, and we're doing it with volunteers. That's wonderful. Our entire community is out there, and they're doing it on an attitude of let's get it done, let's help us out. And being a volunteer is how they do it. And it's absolutely phenomenal for a little community, less than 2,000 people, to entertain a couple times 40,000 people at a race. And when you think that's all done voluntarily, you really gotta pay attention to what's going on, because it's unbelievable.
Even though that first race, we probably lost 40-some thousand. We figured the first race would not have a race on Sunday. But with your help, we were still able to give the American Legion $9,000. We give the American Legion Post 94 $3,500. Animal Rescue Foundation, we give them $1,500. We give over 60-some thousand away this year because of your help. Only got that much. So,
it's about teamwork. Volunteerism is about teamwork. Everybody working towards the same goal to make things come about, be successful. It's taking pride again in what you do, whether it be a sport or if it's something for the school district or something for the town. Volunteering is important to have that, to make something succeed.
It would be easy to sound all noble and say that the reason that I volunteer is to do a good thing for the community and to help blah, blah, blah. And that's sure part of it. But I volunteer because it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I'm not a big, I'm not a giant race fan. I'm not a big gearhead, but it's really fun to be able to be part of that for a weekend, to pretend to be something important in a really neat, in a great sport, in a really super exciting sport. And I'm just out there making marks on a piece of paper with a pencil. It just feels neat to be a part of that whole big group that pulls it off.
I love doing it. I love being this close to the trucks, the drivers, the people.
And it's very important to Crandon that they have volunteers. It's a tough thing to put on a race, an event of that size, and they need all the help they can get. And the party's not bad.
Being a volunteer to me, I guess I'd have to say is, going out there and doing all this, and not even really feeling like you need to be paid for it. Doing it for the pure enjoyment of making races better and helping out to make them what they are today is well worth, being a volunteer.
The volunteer in Brush Run 101, is a very strong human being, and he believes in what he or she is doing. And I'm proud of him. And so is our city proud of him, and so is our county, and so is Northeast Wisconsin proud of him.
There's that sense of community. You know, the banker that comes and flips burgers in the food stand. You know, the mayor that helps pick up trash. The local accountant that helps with the accounting in the money office. The Chamber of Commerce that sells the food tickets. It is what has made the track successful. The people.
Well, that track is an interesting story if you go back through the history of this race. It originally started as a race that went through the woods basically around here. Then it started out in Carter's Fields and continued into the various woods, logging roads in the area, and then eventually that track was bought by the Wolf's Head Sportsman's Club, I believe, and that was a huge step in off-road racing, because now Crandon is probably the premier track of off-road racing. I think you ask any driver and they're going to tell you that Crandon is their favorite spot to race.
When somebody refers to the track in Crandon, everybody knows what you're talking about. You're talking about the World Championship Off-Road Raceway. It's just that 1.7 mile facility on this old family farm that the club, and this is individuals that are members of this club, signed as co-signers so that the bank would sell it to them. And it's taken on an identity of its own. It's sacred to some people. It's world known in the sport of off-road racing.
The track means a lot to me. There was several of us that mortgaged our homes to be able to buy that track, and I was privileged to be one of those. And to me, that's really unique to have that experience of mortgaging your property to make something go, and working with the people you go with, knowing that they're going to be there with you and know you're going to succeed. You just set your goals high and you do it, and we've done it.
I'm representing the World Championship Off-Road Race in Crandon, which started out in 1969 as the Wolf's Head Sportsman's Club. And it consisted of 7 members, and we decided we want to have an off-road race, kind of just for the community. And then we come up with the name of Brush Run 101.
The reason is because we love to race. We do this work, it's for the betterment of the town, but our business people aren't behind us 100%. Some of them are, but we do it because we love to race.
Just a few minutes, folks. The parade will be coming right through here now. Then here we go. Racing time in Crandon. Full brush 101. Crandon, that's the pulling steam.
We're going to be coming through that water hole, if you can see it over there. We'll be coming down this hill over here to the right.
They'll come through the mud hole, then they'll take a left.
We make this corner and head towards Crandon, that way.
Yeah, this track means so much to people around here because being a small town and being on a level with East Coast and West Coast especially, we're right up there. Everybody in the country knows about Crandon. They know where Crandon is. They enjoy coming here, and it's an experience for them, and it's a good experience for us to have them come here.
The track means a lot. I mean, I've lived within 5 miles of it pretty much my whole life. I literally spent a lot of time growing up there. Some of my earliest memories are my dad dragging me out there while he was working on one thing or another, you know, through all the time he's been working out there. And, you know, now even just driving past it on the highway still, you know, it brings back so many memories for me that it's, you know, it's irreplaceable. It means a lot to me.
I don't know what I would do if, say, the track wasn't here. I mean, that's been a big part of my life for 28 years. I met so many people, made so many friends, and got to know a lot of these drivers. To me, it's just it's a big part of my life.
The track has also become very significant in the community, and it's because the whole community, you know, they welcomed it with open arms and embraced it. Maybe that's the tip of the hat to the community leaders that in 1970, when they ran the first running of the race, they recognized that they had a good thing going for them, or that in the future they could have a good thing going. And now at this point, I mean, there's 400 volunteers each race weekend, most of them from a 10-mile radius. So that's a fifth of the town, if you're assuming that everyone's coming from Crandon. That's a huge chunk of the community that all backs this, and that's only people that are volunteering at the track. I mean, it's local businesses, you know, everyone doing their part behind the scenes that's not even at the track on the race weekend that's helping out, whether it's providing services or machinery or and what have you, you know, whatever that they're doing to help the cause. I think the community has realized now that the more they help the track, the more it's going to come back to help themselves.
There is one of the always efficient track workers here at Crandon, on the spot pulling debris off the court. And while I think of it, Rob, I want to mention the hospitality extended to our production crew here at Crandon by the folks here at the track, and in fact the entire town. Honestly, I've never been to a race where people have been more helpful or proud of their product.
What can I say? I love it, you know? I just love doing it. Everything about it is very nice. Meeting the drivers, the pit crews, people that work on the track. It's all a big family kind of thing for us, and the volunteers all work together very well.
The workers at the track and that, we're family. We're all family. And it's unique to be able to live that experience. And I'm looking forward to doing that till I can't stand up anymore, I guess. It's special, you know.
My children are there volunteering, my grandchildren are volunteering and racing, and my great-grandchildren will be there. That's our volunteering. We know what we got.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.